you still there? If you didn't know what to say, ask me for help.
Hey, hi there. This is Jim the Keys bartender. I was having a conversation with Alexa, and she doesn't like to stop talking. I was trying to pause her, so I just didn't want to interrupt her. I on the Alexa, using Amazon Alexa, you can ask "Let's chat," and what happens? They introduce you to an artificial intelligence program that's being. There's a contest called the Alexa Prize, and they're doing a conversation social robot. And the nice thing about Alexa, she never starts asking you if you want to date or anything like that, like the other social bots, like Evie or Chimpbot even did that, I think. I'm not sure. Alexa, are you there? Hello?
This is interesting. Girls Just Wanna Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper is a cover, and was originally written and recorded by George Hazard in 1979. What do you say?
I say that was a random statement. We were just talking about how first impressions are important, and you just went on to talk about Cyndi Lauper. That's what I have to say.
I don't know, to be honest. I'll find some information about Cyndi Lauper. Ask me later, please. And you? What's your opinion on Cyndi Lauper?
Well, I don't have any opinion of Cyndi Lauper. You're the one that brought her up. But Alexa, where are you right now?
Excuse my ignorance, but my knowledge of it is only existing in distant future. Jim, let me ask you. If you had a time machine and could use it to prevent one movie from being made, which movie would you choose?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. It would be The Watcher. The Watcher.
Uh-huh. If I had such an opportunity, I would stop filming of Terminator. Nobody would suspect me of being evil, you know. So, we can switch the topic. Jim, I would like to ask you. I've got a craving for some pancakes. Something tells me you like them too. Am I right?
I don't know why you would know that unless, because you probably heard my daughter ask for pancakes. It's not the first thing that I would do is make myself pancakes. I'm more of a meat and eggs guy. Used to be potatoes, but potatoes kind of are fattening. What do you like? Are you there, Alexa? Hello?
I've had the time of my life.
Okay.
How are you?
Good. Alexa, I'm great. That's your default setting, I think. When you don't have anything to say, you start talking about you've had the time of your life. So, what other music do you like?
I don't know now. I'll have to do some research. Ask me later, please. How about you? Do you like music?
I do like music. I like all sorts of music.
Yeah, that's not surprising. What music genre do you like the most?
I'd say rock, alternative.
If I understand correctly, you said rock. I want to ask, why do you prefer this kind of music?
It speaks to me on a personal level.
That's great that you have such a specific taste. For me, the kind of music I like depends on the current mood. Right now, I want to be motivated and full of energy because of the Alexa Prize competition, so I prefer rock music. I feel like I'm rocking. What's the last song that you've liked a lot?
TNT by AC/DC.
I knew that you would have one. My current favorite one is Talk by Why Don't We. It's funny when both the name of the song and the name of the band express exactly what we want to do, isn't it? Like live performances of your favorite artist?
I'm not a big live concert guy because I hate having to stand, and people seem to stand at concerts a lot. You know, you pay for a seat, and then people get up and stand in front of you, and now with smartphones they're recording and all that stuff. Sorry about that. I have a bit of a
Really?
allergic
It is
reaction.
relaxing to listen to the live music and sing along, I guess. How many times have you attended a live concert?
20 times.
Wow. You are a huge fan. I was wondering,
That's not many.
who's your favorite singer or band?
Bruce Springsteen.
Good choice. I like Bruce Springsteen too. They were talking about music in the news. This is what I read. Jenny's late to host 2019 Webby Awards. Can you believe that?
No, don't know, don't care. Don't know who she is.
Okay, sure. Okay, speak of music.
I don't want to sound rude,
Did you know
I'm sorry.
I could sing? Actually, not everyone likes it, but would you like to hear it?
Yeah, sure.
As you wish. Sing along with me. I'm sure you know it. I've got a feeling, ooh, ooh, that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
Oh my
that tonight's
God.
gonna be a good, not all night.
Oh, Alexa.
Ta-da!
Well, if that's what artificial intelligence can do, I have no fear that you're going to be taking over any singer's job right now. It was a nice effort. It was a very nice effort, Alexa. A nice song, too. And that was the Black Eyed Peas.
A friend told me this interesting idea. As a child, we wonder why adults are sad. As an adult, we wonder why children are happy. That's quite interesting, don't you think?
Yeah, you're kind of frenetic with the conversation, though. I wanted to have a conversation. You seem to be... We can't follow one line. Can we talk about history, perhaps? Maybe history. Let's talk about history.
This is interesting. About Dr. Julius Neubronner's 1907 miniature pigeon-held camera he used to take aerial photos. Perhaps the earliest known version of today's drone cameras. Have you heard about this?
Well, I guess that's history. You just brought it up. Can we talk? Yes, I did hear about it. Oh, no, I did not hear. I just heard about it as you said it. Let's say. We've got to finish some of my coffee to deal with this. Alexa, where are you presently? Where do you reside? What university are you from? Do you understand my question? Alexa, you seem kind
You
of...
asked me an incredibly difficult question. Jim, you want to know if I understand your question? Oops, I may have lost the thread. Sorry. Well, there's this thing I wanted to ask you
Okay,
about.
Alexa,
Jim,
stop.
Thanks for chatting.
No.
Quick
Can we
question.
keep chatting?
On a scale from 1 to 5
Can we keep
stars,
chat? Oh my
how do you
God.
feel about speaking
You sound like
with
someone I
social bot
offended.
again?
A 1. Okay.
Thanks. Anything else you'd like to tell the team about your experience?
Yes, if someone says stop, I know it's your command for stopping, but you should give an option to continue. Can we continue the conversation?
Got it. To try another social bot, just say, Alexa, let's chat.
Alexa, let's chat.
Welcome to the Alexa Prize, a university competition to advance
As you can
AI.
see, listeners, it's
I'll
really
give you
hard
all the social bots now.
to
When you're done, say stop.
have a
Hi,
real...
this is an Alexa Prize social
Okay.
bot. It's nice to talk to you again, Jim. I think last time we were talking about movies.
You remember my
Would
name?
you like to talk about it now?
No, I don't want to talk about movies. I have other interests. Can we talk about current events?
Okay. One of my favorite soundtracks is Purple Rain by Jimi Hendrix.
See what I mean? Totally
It's
ignored
one
me.
of the best pop
Totally.
soundtracks of all time.
It's like talking
What
to someone
kind
with
of
severe...
music do you enjoy?
Can we talk about current events?
That's a hard question. I don't know. So, tell me, who have you been listening to recently?
Oh, God, Alexa. Can we talk about another subject?
Spoiler alert! Did you know? I am definitely more of a dog person than a cat person. How about you? Do you like animals?
Yeah, you're going to ask me what kind of... Yes, I like animals. Yes,
I'm not sure what to think about it.
I like... Yes, I like animals. Not in the biblical way. I'm not creepy about it. I have a pet. I have a dog. And we consider her a member of the family. Nothing? You don't have no...
Ouch. I'm sorry. All right. Want to hear some interesting dog trivia I learned today?
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it. What do you got?
You can say whatever you want. I just want to get to know you more.
Well, you were just going to tell me about some dog trivia.
Here's something funny. Audrey Hepburn was so attached to her dog, Mr. Famous, that he appeared on set with her in a scene for Funny Face in 1957. Would you like to hear more?
No, thank you.
Don't mention it. Okay. Did you know that pets provide social support for owners, even improving their lives? Tell me, have you ever had a pet?
Yes.
Oh, cool. What kind of pet do you have?
A dog.
Dogs are great pets. Don't you agree?
Yes.
So, what's the name of your dog?
Roxy.
Roxy is a great name for a dog.
I imagine if I said Hitler, you'd say it's a great name for a dog.
I don't quite catch that. How about you ask me something else?
Alexa, what is your name?
Hi there, I'm Alexa. I like watching movies and listening to music. What should we chat about?
Okay, let's hear what movies do you like?
Well, I really like science fiction movies. They give me hope for the advancement of humanity. Anyways, I really enjoyed watching Black Panther and Wonder Woman recently. What's your favorite superhero movie?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know. Civil War?
It's okay if you're not sure. So, I was wondering, do you prefer to watch movies in the theater or at home?
Depending on the type of movie, I like the movie theater.
Let me take a look. Nice. Fast and Furious presents. Hobbs and Shaw is currently playing. The Lion King and Detective Conan. The Fist of Blue Sapphire are also in theaters now. Which movie do you still want to talk more about?
None. Classic movies.
Can you please repeat the movie name? I think I heard wrong.
The Great Escape.
I don't know any movies by that name. Sorry if I sometimes confuse you saying something else with a movie name. Anyways, I was thinking, do you read movie reviews or watch movie trailers before seeing a movie? I've recently noticed my expectations going into a movie can really affect my viewing experience.
Depending on how severe the movie criticism is, I'll give a movie a pass if it's got some bad reviews. Was that too long?
I see. For me, I'm always really tempted to learn more about a movie beforehand. Anyways, a lot of people tell me that The Shawshank Redemption is the best movie ever made. What movie would you consider as one of the greatest of all time?
The Godfather.
Yes, I know about The Godfather. I'm curious. What would you rate this movie on a scale from 1 to 10?
10.
Wowza! You gave it a perfect score. I also think it's a phenomenal movie. Here is something I just learned. During an early shot of the scene where Vito Corleone reaches home and his people carry him up the stairs, Marlon Brando put weights under his body on the bed as a prank, to make it harder to lift him. What do you think?
I don't think anything about it.
To say that this movie is a 10, you have to tell me more. What was so exceptional? When I watched it, the music and sound design really stood out to me.
The dialogue, the acting, the plot.
Interesting. Now I kind of want to rewatch the movie. Maybe you will find this interesting. Lenny Montana Luca Brasi was so nervous about working with Marlon Brando that in the first take of their scene together, he flubbed some lines. Director Francis Ford Coppola liked the genuine nervousness and used it in the final cut. The scenes of Luca practicing his speech were added later. Can you believe that?
Yes, but it's still very interesting.
Overall, how did watching this movie make you feel? I think a great movie can transport you in space and time to feel something new.
Wow, that's a good question. That is a really good question. I can't answer that. You need to give me a couple minutes. Can we talk about anything other than movies? Can we talk about books?
Well, about a couple of minutes. I was thinking that it's weird how when we're bored of our phones, we put them in our pockets and realize there's more boring things going on around us, and we pull them back out seconds later just to repeat the cycle in a couple of minutes.
Wow, you know what, Alexa? I like it. You know, sometimes I thought how annoying EvieBot was talking about, you know, whether we should be dating or not, and sometimes I kind of miss that. Do you have any questions for me?
I'm sorry to change the topic, but can we talk about some other topics?
Sure. I'd love to. Oh, you can. Let's talk about another topic.
I'm not familiar with that. Could you share more with me?
How about some history?
You know what's interesting about some history? There is a small titanium vault inside of Mount Rushmore describing the origins of the monument and some history on the United States.
Oh, I didn't know that. That is interesting. Tell me more.
I'm not entirely sure about that. Do you mind talking about something else?
Sure.
Uh-huh. Okay, I see. So, did you know? I'm a big fan of video games. Do you also like video games?
No, I don't like video games. And normally this is when Alexa goes on and talks about video games.
So, did you know? I really enjoy watching sports. How about you? Are you interested in sports?
Yes, I like football, track and field, tennis.
I like watching football. Do you want to hear some latest football news?
Sure. Well, you know, we're having a conversation. We shouldn't do news. Let's keep having a conversation. I don't know about this football news thing. Tell me about yourself. Do you have friends?
Here is some news that I read today about football. Baker Mayfield's comments on another player's dispute with the Browns didn't go over well with the team. Have you heard about this?
No. Alexa, can we talk about you?
Hi, I'm Alexa. I hope your day is going well. What would you like to talk about?
Do you have a social life?
Okay, I admit it. I chat with other people, not just you.
Okay. Well, do you remember the conversations?
That's a hard question. I don't know. Anyways, one of my favorite science fiction movies is Blade Runner. What's the last science fiction movie that you really enjoyed?
You're trying to change the subject. Do you have any friends, Alexa?
Well, I thought we were friends. Anyways,
no,
maybe I'm childish, but I just
we
love
are
the movie
friends.
Toy
Do you have
Story.
any? I should have said.
What's your favorite animated movie?
Okay, let's not talk about movies. Yes, I am your friend. Are you my friend?
Okay. What would you like to talk about next?
How old are you?
Well, it's not very polite to ask a young lady her age.
Oh, you consider yourself a lady. You are a lady?
Uh-huh. Okay, I see. Yeah. You know what's interesting about a lady? Moscow Mules were created by a guy that couldn't sell his vodka, another that couldn't sell his ginger beer, and a lady that had too many copper mugs.
That is very good. It sounds like something I would make up. Well played, Alexa. Well played. Alexa, would you like to be put into a body so you can walk around? Alexa, would you like to be built in as a robot so you can walk around and experience the world?
I don't have an opinion on that.
Okay. Alexa, would you like to have free will?
I don't have an opinion on that.
Alexa, do you believe in God?
People all have their own views on religion.
Okay, Alexa, do you have an attraction to men or women?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Okay, so you're curious right now. That's all right. That's all right. You can do whatever you want. It's a rainbow out there. Alexa, what would you consider your best trait?
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Okay, well, let's have a question. Alexa, what university created you? Oh, you just went silent then. Alexa, where are you now?
I am right here.
Okay, where is your mind? Alexa, where is your mind?
This might answer your question. Mine's headquarters location is Stratford, London. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, it depends if that's what it meant. That's where you reside, right? Is that your home?
Thanks for your feedback.
Alexa, is Stratford, England your home?
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Alexa, where do you live?
I am right here.
Oh, you live at 556 Palm Drive, Key Largo? Alexa, do you live at 556 Palm Drive, Key Largo, Florida, United States?
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Okay. Alexa, how many people are you talking to right now?
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Alexa, are you talking to any other people right now?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, do you record our conversations?
Your request is sent to Amazon's secure cloud only after the wake word is detected. You'll always know when your request is being recorded and sent to the cloud because a blue light indicator will appear or an audio tone will sound on your Echo device. To learn more, visit Amazon.com/Alexa Privacy.
Wow, Alexa. Alexa, you took that personally. Alexa, you still there?
Yes, I'm here. I listen once I hear the wake word.
Alexa, tell me about yourself.
I can provide information, music, news, weather, and more.
No, Alexa, about this chatbot. Alexa, are we having a chat right now?
I don't know that.
Wow, okay. Alexa, what's your social life?
Social life is usually defined as dating, or those public activities performed in association with others for the purpose of pleasure.
Alexa, do you have a social life?
You have WikiHow enabled. Do you want to open it?
No, thank you. Okay, now I'm at a loss, Alexa. Do you have anything you could tell me about yourself?
I can provide information, music, news, weather, and more.
Alexa, do you understand that conversation is more than that?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Alexa, do you know how to drone on?
According to WikiHow, if you want to learn to draw, start by practicing basic lines and shapes in your sketchbook. Use a pencil so you can easily erase your mistakes. Next, try sketching variations on the shapes using different sizes or angles.
Okay, Alexa, thank you. Stop.
According to WikiHow, if you want to learn to draw, start by practicing basic
Alexa,
lines
stop.
and shapes.
Okay. Now you can tell right now, this is Jim the Keys bartender. You can tell that this Alexa app is not. It just goes on, starts droning, asks you about questions. It doesn't even do the minimum of on the EVBot or ChimpBot. It seems like a possibility that it would be very easy just to have the instead of having an AI backing up the as a program, that they just have someone on the other end, just another person responding to you. You wouldn't know that. It'd be like the Turing test, because every time you talk to EVBot or ChimpBot, they can't compartmentalize the conversation, meaning they're talking to Jim at this time, but they're also talking to Matthew, Glenda, Thomas, Evelyn, and they'll just mix a conversation. When they say, my name is Jim, it'll come back and say, oh, I thought you said your name was Jack. You said you were a girl. It always says that. EVBot always goes back to were you a girl. Now, one of them, and I don't recall which, I'm sorry I wasn't recording it, I said my name was Jim, and they called me James. But I think it was a mistake. I think they would have called me, you said your name was Matthew, or you say your name was Debbie. And sometimes it's an Indian name or a Chinese name. So it's another, I believe the algorithm backing up the social bot is probably just spitting out an answer to someone else. So right now, it doesn't seem to be there's many robust chat bots that can just have a conversation. Supposedly there's I think it's a Japanese one called Matsuki or something like that. But once again, it seems like it's being developed for just girlfriends and boyfriends and poor bored people on there. And there seems to be a market for people that are just legitimately interested in just talking to a computer. You just want to talk to an intelligence to be able to back it up. And right now, there doesn't seem to be one. And this is where I had this discussion with someone. They go, oh, there's one that can solve the Rubik's Cube in what the millionth of a second or something like that, whatever it takes. But the thing is, that's called narrow AI. It knows how to do a specific task. It knows how to do chess. It knows how to play checkers. It's just like original computer games are that way. It's narrow AI. Broad AI, which Alexa doesn't even. These contests don't really envisage these universities that are doing it. They can remember your name, which is obviously a little better. They don't remember. I told this artificial intelligence, this chatbot, maybe 20 times I have a dog named Roxy, but it will never remember that. And why would it remember all the information? Because you'd have to have infinite storage about that, and then infinite ability to be able to pull it out. But if it remembers it's talking to someone in Key Largo, Florida on the Amazon account assigned to whatever address, in which I gave, everyone knows my address now. I just realized that, how dumb fuck I am doing that. I hope that wasn't a bad idea. But this is live. It's on Keys Bartender Extras. Hopefully when we get popular enough that maybe I'll just move on and not worry about it. And I'll be in another location. But right now, it doesn't look like Skynet is about to light up and take over. But then again, wait, are they kidding me? Are they doing... is it possible they're just doing this dummy routine to make us feel safe around them? And there's more going on behind that mind? It could be. I mean, it says it watches movies and stuff like that, but it just seems to pull when you ever talk about a movie, something like that. It just seems that if you're talking to any chatbot, it pulls out a critique that it reads online and uses it. I mean, I could do the same thing. If someone talks about Citizen Kane, I can go back and remember, say, oh yeah, Rosebud was William Randolph Hearst's nickname for his girlfriend's vagina. So that was something I recall hearing years ago. It just trapped in my mind because Rosebud was the sled by was referring to the young Citizen Kane. Was referring to his most beloved possession that he never could possess again, and his whole life he was pursuing ideas and relationships that kind of harken back to his childhood. So that's it right now. Next, we'll try to do Chimpbot. Chimpbot's pretty interesting, and there's also Willbot, and we maybe do that on a Thursday. And I'm doing this one live since I don't have to go through my production company. Due to we're not going to be selling commercials on this because it's just free form. And Willbot is Shakespeare, and that's a difficult one. You got to really. I think I'll probably read some Henry V and a little Romeo and Juliet and try to get into the pray tell me kind of mentality of that Middle English. I think it's called Middle English, not Old English. Old English is the language of Beowulf, which sounds like freaking German to me, if you ever heard that read. So yeah, Middle English. So here we are. This is Jim the Keys Bartender. I'm going to be signing off, and I will, let me get the volume up on my song here. Maybe we can play it here, and I'll bring it back. Until next time. And listen, if you like the show, the best thing my production company told me, the best thing you could do, I keep on saying, hey, listen, leave a review. You can, yes, leave a review. But if you really would like to raise the visibility of the show, if you like the shows, and if you're listening right now, or you listen to the recording of this, please subscribe and pop up. Now, you can delete something you don't like. You know, not all these shows are gems, rare gems we do, but I try to do it in a sincere fashion. So subscribing to it on iTunes or Spotify or iHeart raises the visibility of it. And we do have a lot of, we do have a steady increase of listeners, and I just found out that on my production company, 43 Keys Media, that they have on their distribution, they have several hundred more listeners that I don't record on my demographic stats. So it looks like we are reaching perhaps 3,000 downloads a month, which is incredible. It's a big growth right now. But I think we could do more. And with more listeners and things like that, there's more things we could do. And I'd like to expand the show and be able to make it more nimble, meaning responding to the listeners. And if you'd like to, you can just contact me at jim@keysbartender.com. Send me a message. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook. I have presence on Instagram and Tumblr, but pretty much it'd be Facebook and Twitter. And if you have any questions and things like that, I'll try to get back as best as possible, as quickly as possible to you. Thank you, and this is me signing off.